Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof on Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof on Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
Alright. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano, and it was today? August 15th, 2022. How the heck are you? I left my drink in the other room. Unbelievable start to today. Oh my God, I gotta get out and get a tan. Yeah, we're going back out. Now, tomorrow's Tuesday, and I changed the schedule around because I'm just doing the day show Tuesday and Thursday now at noon. Just 2 days a week. That's it. That's final daytime show, noon, Tuesday, Thursday, and sometimes Sunday. I'm not sure yet. Football's here. So maybe just Saturday. I don't know. Tuesday and Thursday for sure. If you haven't seen the thumbnail for the show, I think I may have cracked the case wide open on this Calvin thing or whatever you call it. It's not Calvine. It's Calvin, I think. And it looks a lot like the Betty Cash-Landrum. What is it? Cash. I spelled it wrong. Landrum? What is it? Landrum? I spelled it wrong? Hold on a second. I can't believe I did that. No, it's Landrum, Landrum. Yeah, I got it right. Hey, look who's starting off the show with a $2 super chat. It's Dorothy Hawkins. That is a super dono. No comment, no sticker, just pure love. Right at the start of the show, and it is the first one of the night. So we got to go big, got to go strong for the first one. Thank you, Dorothy Hawkins, for the $2 super dono. Just your love and a good. Thank you. Mucho gusto, generoso. Yeah, we gotta cut that. I gotta get rid of that thing. I've been saying it for 3 months. Thank you. I like it. I just gotta come up with something else. Maybe not. Maybe we'll get rid of all that stuff. You know, when I go to other shows and they get super chats and they do it quick, you know, hey, thank you very much, Dorothy. I appreciate it. Mucho gusto, generoso. If there's no question, they go, so, you know, as we were, I don't know, maybe I do it too long with the thank yous. I know. I'm still excited about it. And, yeah, so I want to look into that. Thanks, Dorothy. The Cash-Landrum UFO compared to this Calvine UFO or whatever it's called. It looks very similar. I'll pull it up when we're ready. And what else are we talking? Oh, yeah, James Fox says he's got smoking gun evidence, basically. Paraphrasing. He said he's got video and photographic evidence of alien. I think he said an alien and or some material or ship or something. I don't know. I was looking for that. I saw it somewhere. And I think it was on somebody else's channel, and they were talking about it. Put the link in there, and I thought it was interesting to talk about. I saw a tweet also where he says it, so we'll look at that in a little bit. Hey, Bernie Muro with a £2 super dono. I'm sorry, $2 super dono. I've been Bidenized, I guess. Ha! You know the thing, the dollars, the two. You know, Miro. Grazie. And a mucho gusto generoso. Continuing supporter of Goofon. There. Short, sweet, to the point. So, I am going to wet your palate with the video. And I'm going to go grab my drink. And then we're going to look at the video. We're going to look at James Fox. I also have from Wicked World some aliens are angels and demons. Just promoting friend stuff, looking at what they're doing. You know, Charlene, right? That's your name, I think. Charlene's World. But I am going to look at it because I just want to see what you think. You'll see. And then I have some sightings and, of course, a really good third phase of moon video, which I think you'll enjoy a lot. Yep, my account did it again. It switched. It switched to my Goofon Lives. That's so weird. Cuckoo, cuckoo. All right, so where is it? Let's do this. Didn't I just have it? Oh, here it is. Oh, we'll do the James Fox one. All right. 5, 4. Wetting the palates right here on Goofon. It is Monday. Hope you are going through the work week thinking it was Tuesday, because tomorrow will be hump day and almost Friday. So don't worry, you got 2 days left in the week. My 9-to-5ers busting your hump. Getting home right now, ready for dinner, watching some Goofon. James Fox says something interesting.
But it's an astonishing story. Like you say, I haven't had a copy of it, so I haven't seen it. I've read about it. Have you got pictures of the creatures? You're sounding like a man who has. but can't say right now.
Let me answer the question by I'm just trying to not expose our contacts and also tell your audience what I know. Mm-hmm. We have located both photographic and video evidence. Yes. Okay. Well, that's going to rock the world. I'm not trying to evade the question or spike. I don't want that to come across the wrong way. But to answer your question, yes, we have. All right, you've got the material. And is that material which...
Why didn't he just say it? You got a hem and haw. You know, I can't even trust anybody anymore in this field. What is he hemming and hawing for? He answered it. Well, I got to be careful. And a bit of 10 seconds, he's thinking about what am I going to say, and he answers it anyway. We'll come back to that. That bothers me. No, I want to listen to that now real quick. It does. It bothers me.
Photographic and videos our contacts, and also tell your audience what I know. We have located both photographic and video evidence. Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
That's going to rock the world.
I'm not trying to evade the question or spike. I don't want that to come across the wrong way. But to answer your question, yes, we have.
All right, you've got.
So he went to the school of Lou on how to speak in circles and not answer and then answer it. What did he think he just did? He made us forget what he said and then he just said yes anyway? It's like, come on, man. It's very strange.
And is that material, which presumably isn't in the documentary, are you going to release that at some point? Will you be able to?
It's not in the documentary yet. We have. God, there's so much stuff I'd like to go into, and I just don't want to. I don't want to compromise. I don't want to compromise or jeopardize our efforts. But just
plus, also, we've got less than 2 minutes, so there's not much we can say.
I don't want your audience to think, where's this guy just dancing around this issue? Just imagine for a moment, yes, we have located the evidence, and we've offered an extremely large cash.
We offered an extremely large cash, and then it cuts off. I think we need to find the rest of that interview, right? Isn't that Howard Hughes? What is that, Talk TV? Let me pull that up. I didn't, I understand what James Fox is doing. He's making a documentary, doesn't want to say the wrong thing, and then ruin anything that could have been a surprise for his documentary. What is that, Talk TV? Here it is. With Howard Hughes. I'm Howard Hughes, and this is James Fox. Where is it? I don't even see it. Oh my God, there's a lot of posts up here. So I guess this might be older than I think. I don't see it. Maybe it was a few days ago and I missed it. Yeah, I didn't think I needed to worry about it that much. Now, just during the show, I thought maybe we could see more of that. I didn't hear him say that we offered cash. That was interesting. That last word, what did he say? We offered them cash and then it cut off. It's very interesting to me. Didn't we do roll call? Oh, shit, we didn't do roll call. Man. Real quick, roll call. Den Bob, welcome to the show. Sam O, Goofoni and Rockstar, welcome to the show. That's right, it was just supposed to be a quick... I had everything lined up for the show, but then when I forgot the water, forgot my other drink, it threw me off. Sam O, welcome to the show. Goofoni and Rockstar. Joe K, welcome to the show. Carlin, welcome to the show. Scott Blight, welcome to the show. The Josh and Artemis show, welcome to this show. Joshua 420, welcome to the Helmut Kass, welcome to the show. Brookers, welcome to this show. Denbub, this show again, welcomes you. Oh, yeah. Sean Drew, it's you. Welcome to the show. All right, that's enough. Alfie Joe Bob, welcome to the show. We good? That's it. That's all that's here. Fernambulax, what's up? Prairie Fire's here. Welcome to the show, Prairie Fire. It's been a minute. Nice to have you back here at the old Goof On. What up, Becca Wiles? Wiles. That was odd. Land, welcome to the show. Lantonio, welcome to the Frankie B with 2 eyes. Welcome to the show. It's a surprise. Sky Allen, welcome to the show. Stavro. Hey, you change it. Stavros Stavro. Welcome to the show. Moonlight. All right, we good? Welcome to the show. David Wilcox, welcome to the show. Let's go. Back to the action. So James Fox, that's weird to me, man. I don't like the hemming and hawing. But anyway, it is what it is. He's going to make that movie. It's going to take another year before it comes out because James Fox, he overanalyzes, overthinks, and takes him forever to make a movie. So, you know, and it's going to take me forever to be focused. Here, come here. Hey, who is this guy? Who's this person? Xavi G with the $5 super chat. James Fox does great documentaries, but clearly has to promote the movie. Hope he really has the proof. We will see. And thank you very much, Xavi G. Welcome back. Good to see you. I do too. I think he's one of my favorites. If you know, third phase of Moon and James Fox, I think make the best documentaries as far as UFOs go. All the other ones, there were some really, well, James Fox, you know, I Know What I Saw, and that other one that everybody watched, really great stuff. Just a great documentary maker. Thanks, Xavi. Xavi G coming in strong. Welcome back, too. Good to see you. It's been a minute. What's up, Mary Young Sliwa? How are you? Good to see you. Giddy uppa. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? Got a lot to talk about like I do every night. You know, I never get to everything because I mumble too much. I know. I'm trying not to be me. You know, I'm trying to be somebody you guys will like. All right, let's go. You know, somebody sent this to me, right? Who sent this? Dorothy? This is Purple Beam of Light Startles Alaskan Photographer. Somebody sent this to me, and I think it was Dorothy. Well, I'm going to play it. I haven't watched it, but, you know, just keep getting that palette wet. Don't worry about it. I'm going to get you primed and ready for the Cash-Landrum Calvine UFO comparison, which, you know, I'm not going to do. No, I'm not going to do it. No, I am. I'm joking. Here we go. I was just bullshitting while I was pulling up the video. Here we go. 3, 2, boop.
That's his digital camera to document some fresh snow around his house.
I'll have to come back to that.
Yes, it snows in October up there, so that's not a surprise. But what his camera is about to record certainly is. As we pan across Chip's property, a strange stationary vertical purple beam of light appears in front of him. And it's still there when he back to the same spot.
Oh my God!
A strange beam as he was rolling.
I kind of paused for a moment.
Oh my God!
To figure out what this was. I took my eye off the viewer and noticed that I couldn't see it by the naked eye.
Somebody get me a baby. No, I'm punching a baby right now. Ma! I'm done. I'm done with this. How is this on the History Channel? Oh my God. Oh my God. I'll play the rest. I haven't watched it, but I'll play the rest. Chip is a dick. Chip, it's not Chip's fault that he's a dick, but this can't be allowed. How does the History Channel allow this on the I'm telling you. Oh, that got me going.
It was only through the camera lens that you could see this.
Duh! Because it's like a lens flare of the ultimate proportion. That's all that is. You've all seen this in your cameras. Hey, oh God.
It was intriguing.
Journalist MJ Benayas says this area of Alaska is a hotbed.
Oh, MJ Benayas, yeah. MJ Bananas. This guy, oh God, I hate this fucking channel. I hate history. I hate it.
There's a lot of stories out there where there's strange electromagnetic forces or portals that...
MJ Bananas believes in a lot of things. One thing he doesn't do is boots on the ground. Yeah, I know he does research, but he's not a photo guy, video guy, none of this. He shouldn't be even talking about this shit right here.
exist in this area, similar to a lot of the theories.
He's a
that
nice
exist
guy.
around the Bermuda Triangle.
He
random
is.
Gateways to other worlds will open up, or wormholes will occur, and planes will go missing into them.
A stunning 16,000 people have reportedly vanished in the so-called Alaska Triangle since the late 80s. Field researcher Ken Gerhardt has actually been up here to research such activity.
Some of the stranger cases that I've investigated, back in 1950, for
Oh my God, he's not wearing his cowboy hat. Whoa, I didn't recognize him at first. That's odd. He looks the same but different. He's got a head.
Military craft, an airplane with 44 personnel on board, vanished on the Alaska-Yukon border without a trace. And there was a massive search mounted, and to this day, no trace of that particular airplane has ever been found.
Gerhardt thinks Chip's sighting could be some of the same anomalous energy fields emanating from below the Alaska Triangle that are also rumored to cause many...
I can't play anymore, but how ridiculous is this field? How embarrassing. Well, the sun is right up here. I mean, there's no question in my mind that that is not a portal. That is just a lens refraction of some sort. That's all it is. And I can't believe they're talking about this on a show that has photographers in it. And nobody said, oh my God, that's a lens. You know, I've seen this a million times on YouTube. And guess what? Gotten in a million conversations, not very good ones about it. It's every time this girl goes, not this one. This one person goes, every time I go outside, the beams are out there. Try another camera, I told her. She says, yeah, it didn't show up in that camera, but it showed up in the other one. Right. And what does that mean? It means that this camera can see portals and this one. I couldn't help but laugh. I said, end of discussion, left before I got mad. I'm like, oh my God, how do you not know? Anyway, people don't know if they don't know, and I get it. And I get it that this guy who took the photo just didn't know, right? But not one of his friends looked at it and said, dude, it's the sun, you know what I mean? And then the guy, no, can't be that. It is. Well, thank you for sending me that. I think Dorothy did. Yeah, I think it was. Not knowing. Oh, no, was it? No, it was Charlene. It wasn't Dorothy. It was, wait, hold on. It was Shelly. Sorry, Shelly Michelle. It's still a good video to watch. I like the other stuff that was on that channel, on that show, but man, thank you for pointing that out to me. Shelly Michelle did. Shelly, where are you in here? She's the one who writes books when she comments. Yeah. Where is she? She's not here tonight? I thought I saw her. Yeah, she's always here. Shelly Michelle. Isn't that you? Shelly Michelle. Anyway, what? Not Morris the Cat. Is it Morris the Cat? Nope, Shelly Michelle Morrison. That's who it was. I want to give proper credit where credit is due. We got a few Shellys here, right? Got 3 Shellys. All right, let's go to the next. What time is it? Almost. We're almost to the point of no return. Did I show this yesterday? I can't wait to get to the third. Oh my God, let me tell you. I saw a clip, 18-minute clip of their third movie they're putting out, the trilogy to Countdown Disclosure and Above Top Secret. Holy shit balls. I mean, I thought Above Top Secret was really intense. This one, they're throwing everything in here. They're going broke. They're going all out. I can't believe how freaking awesome the sightings are that you're going to see. Some of them I forgot. Some of them I haven't seen. But Jesus HC on a popsicle stick. It is phenomenal. Oh my God, I can't. Well, hopefully I'll get another 16 to 18 minutes tonight to review with them. But it's weird watching the documentary. There's no music, no text, nothing. It's pretty much in the raw form. But holy shit, it worked. God, that was so... I thought about it today. And after last night, because they called and I was sleeping, so after I woke up a little bit, I watched that with them. And when I woke up today, I was thinking about it. I'm like, man, that was really good. So they're doing it, coming out with part 3. And there's a lot of sightings they're putting in there, some that will blow your faces right. No, they will. You will show up tomorrow, the next day, whenever you watch it, your face will be off. It'll either have melted or vanished. Mm-hmm. Some of the sightings in there are just unbelievable, though. I like the ISS stuff that they're putting in there. Yeah, and shuttle, and SpaceX. Like I said, they're throwing in the kitchen sink, and that was only 20 minutes. All right, so I'm going to show you this. I think I showed this yesterday. I'm not sure. I didn't delete it. I think I was going to use this in a third phase UFO report. Yeah, so I won't show it. I think that's a drone. All right, let's go to the next one then. Yeah, I don't know if there should be sound here. There, I just clicked the sound. Here's a sighting. Let's take a look at this. I mean, isn't this what UFO shows are supposed to be about? UFO sightings, right? From the public, the government. And we go over them and talk about them and learn about what is possibly not real, maybe faked, maybe real. So that's what we do on Goof On. Everybody who thinks this show doesn't do anything and just bitches and complains, you got it all wrong. It's the reverse. Your people are complaining about us because they don't like us being around them. You know what I mean. Here we go. I don't know. Here's another dot in the sky. See, these are why my dots are magical compared to these dots. I can't even see this dot yet. You see it? It's right here. I mean, I can't see it. I don't even know what I'm looking at yet, and I've got a 40-inch monitor next to me.
I'm trying to keep my hands to it.
It's moving, but slowly and straight from up over here.
Okay, so does everybody agree this might be the worst sighting of the year? Would anybody agree with me on that? I had to show it to you because that's what people are talking about and giving praise to it. Like, that is unbelievable. It's so clear. You can see it wobbling. No, no, and no. Anyway, this is not a UFO sighting. This is a dot. Yeah, the dot didn't do anything, right? How could this be deemed a UFO when we're not even near it? You can't tell what it is. But this is the problem we're having in ufology, right? We have people showing these and getting very excited and saying, I captured a UFO, I captured a UFO. Now, they've gotten some other people excited. Go outside during the day. It doesn't really matter. Go out afternoon or whatever you want. You will see something, these people say. Because they see something every day. Which is, come on. You go your whole life, you never see a UFO. Now all of a sudden you can go outside every day and see them? Somebody's not thinking correctly, So these people who are listening to these people who don't know anything about recording yet because they're new at it, they go outside, now they captured a UFO, a dot, a balloon, a blimp, a bird, a ball, a drone. And they think now that they're catching a UFO, a dot, they think they captured something. So now they're excited, which I appreciate. But this is the series of events that happens in this field. And then they come across somebody like me, and they're like, hey, man, hey, Rich, they'll reach out, came across your show. I saw you talking about this UFO. Maybe you could look at mine. So I get the email, and it's just like this. You know, it's a dot. So I come back and say, let me ask you something. What is it you think I would see that you're not seeing? And they say, well, I just wanted to show you what I captured. But it could be anything. You realize that could be a star, it could be a drone, it could be you lying to me and just have a drone out there. I don't know. You know, it's a dot. So you don't think I would know if I was videotaping a balloon or an airplane or a star? I'm like, well, yeah, I am saying that. But don't take it the wrong way. And now it's World War III because I was too honest. Dave Scott, is that Spaced Out Radio? Thank you very much. Appreciate the support. $14 Canadian coin right there. Thanks, Dave. So, this is the life we live. Yeah, isn't it weird? Spaced Out Radio. Changed the logo. Oh yeah, I talked to Dave about that. That's right. I was just looking at it, caught my eye. If you haven't been over, they still own the night. Ma! Night balls! She knows. Yeah, she was getting them ready for you, Dave. She's got the mighty night balls coming up because you still own the night. I'm proud of you. My tequila. He's come such a long way. Oh, Dave, how could you do it? How does he do it? My tequila. Remember that cartoon with the 3 falcons? What were they, bald eagles? And there was the shy one. Oh, no, right? And she goes, my tequila. The mother bird. You have to come home with the food. Okay, all right. So the other ones are like, they're like F-18s, you know? And he's... I lost my train of thought, so I'm going to keep moving on. I think I need... Oh, I do. I need a bump. Anyway, I'm not in the mood. Let's just say I'm not in the mood. That voice will hurt, and I can't do it, so I'm stopping it. That's the truth. Anyway, he comes home with a worm for once, and the mother's all excited. Tequila, you come home with a worm. I'm so proud of you, right? And then all of a sudden you see the mother and the 2 sons get all wide-eyed, and they step back, and they see a shadow come over him, and it's a big dinosaur he captured. He carried home a freaking dinosaur, thought it was a worm. Ignorance is bliss. And that's what we have in ufology. That's where I was going. These people capture things, right? They're so small, but they could be so big. That could have been a UFO sighting that we were just looking at. You know, the dot? But what did they do? Or what did they not do? They didn't zoom in or show us what was behind all that. If they would have zoomed in, we could have seen the string, the birds, the feathers, whatever, you know what I mean? But they never did that. And that's one thing, if you're going to go out there and record UFOs with your cell phone camera, don't. Just don't do it. You're wasting everybody's time. Right? You can't zoom in the way you need to. You get a lot of artifacts because it's digital. And you guys just suck at centering everything, keeping it straight and narrow. So just get a real camera, will you? Stop playing on the internet. I don't know. If you want to be a real UFO researcher, go get yourself a P1000. Nikon P1000, $600. You can see craters on the moon. Not only that, but you can see anything you want. I have the 900, all right? And I still see the craters on the moon. I haven't shown you guys really the photos yet that I took of the eclipse. Yeah, it's pretty... Did I show them? I think I did. But anyway, just get a real camera. Can you do that for me, please? And then go outside and zoom in on this stuff, because you won't be posting it here. I won't be posting it because you won't be posting it, because you'll realize what you're recording is bupkis. Super dots, as Dave said. Super dots. Thanks, Dave. Spaced Out Radio. Still shooting them strong out there after midnight at the 05. By the way, I stole that from Dave. He started doing a show at 5 after. And I thought that was a really good idea. Because most people usually think you're at, like at 7. So then they show up, it's 5 after, but the show actually started. No? No. I just like the extra 5 minutes. Canadian Joe K says for $2.79, super chat, disclosure is going to come. Wow. I hope you're right. You can still use, if you can't buy a camera, of course you can still go UFO hunting with your cell phone if that's all you got. But you're not going to get a lot of acclaim from somebody like me for using a cell phone camera unless you're capturing something so incredibly detailed that there's no way in hell that we can say that is an artifact of digital, whatever it is, digital artifacting. Well, we know it's not pixelating. We will know for sure. That's the only kind of video I want, or picture. And don't tell me you took a picture because it was easier than taking video. Wrong. It takes the same amount of steps. You open the phone, you go to the camera app, and then you hit video. I know, it's one extra step, really. You could leave it on pictures or have it set up so your camera opens up into the video mode. Joe K, disclosure is going to come from a mobile phone first. Is it? That's a great question. What do you think? Do you think that our first real disclosure video will come from a mobile phone? Will it come from NORAD? Will it come from NASA? Will it come from the Galileo project? Will it come from China? Will it come from the Mars rover? Will it come from the Chinese telescope? What do they call that? The Chiawata? That's looking at the Earth 24/7? Oh, I just thought of something. They do have that 24/7 camera. Forget what it's called. Staring at Earth from a distance away. Right? Isn't that like 100,000 miles away? It's pretty far. And shouldn't they be able to see the UFOs that the ISS is seeing? Shouldn't there be some sort of confirmation from that satellite, being that it's looking at the entire Earth? Shouldn't they be able to zoom in and see if there was any objects going by the ISS at this time, at that day, with that camera? Makes you wonder a little bit if they already know about that and just don't tell us. Joe K, thank you very much, brother. A continuing supporter of Goof On. Denbub's in the house. $7 super dono. What's a dono? No comment, no sticker, just pure love. That's Denbub's. Denbub in the house, $7. Mucho gusto, generoso. And who's this guy? Joe K? Another $2.79. I thought I was deja vuing. I think it will be caught by accident. Yeah. Well, I think if that situation was to arise, I would think that the UFOs were wanting to be seen. So that day, there will probably be hundreds of UFO video and or pictures around the internet, and everybody will capture it at the same time if that's the case. But if those kids, all right, how come it's so convenient now, right? That 15 years or so before we have cell phones that can take pictures and that everybody has one. You know, the iPhone, I think, came out, what, 2005? iPhone 3 was pretty good. That's when it started getting really good. That's when I jumped in on the 3. And what was I going to say? I was looking at something and I got distracted. That's why I can't read chat rooms and talk at the same time. I was just saying, you know, why aren't there any sightings at schools now? Nothing since 2000. Has there been? Because if a UFO now lands or hovers above a school anywhere in this world, pretty much in a civilized area, there will be cell phone cameras. The kids will have them. The teachers will have them. Everybody should have a cell phone. And if not everybody, somebody will. Why aren't they landing, showing up in schools since 2005? I want to know. It's weird. Joe K, another good super chat. Thank you very much, bud. Appreciate that. And for all of those that just came in. Hey, Bernie Muro, who's this guy? I know that guy. Bernie Muro throwing down another $2. It's a super dono. No sticker, no comment, just pure love. Again, Bernie Muro, $2. Throwing it down on the GoofOn. Who's this guy too? Hey, $7 Canadian coin over here with Joe K. I'm just spitballing. But what if hundreds of people start live streaming a real swarm of UFOs? What does Rich do? Say it's a fake. What else can I do at that point? Holy shnikey. Can you imagine? If that's how it needs to go down. That is beautiful. You know what? That's how it's going to go down. Oh my God, you just did it, dude. You just figured out how, if the government wants to have an agreement, let's say we have an agreement with the aliens right now, we're talking to the aliens, that's the real people who run the world. And they're down there going, Joe K came up with a good one on GoofOn tonight. GoofOn? You still listening to GoofOn? Hey, sometimes I need a laugh. I go to GoofOn. And I heard this guy say, these are the people talking. And I heard this guy, Joe K from Canada, of all places. He's saying that maybe they'll accidentally stream it live and there'll be a swarm of UFOs on the internet. What would you do then? Can't deny it. Well, that's a great idea, Rich said. I think it is a great idea, fellas. And what we should do, now listen to me and listen to me good. We could get away with this disclosure thing in one day. We could do it. And we don't even have to look like the idiots who was hiding it. Let's talk to the aliens. They go talk to the alien. Joe K, GoofOn. GoofOn? You still like GoofOn? Hey, doesn't matter where the message came, alien guy. Can you and your cohorts come flying in? Cohort? Never mind. It's not offensive. Calm down. Just fly over. 30 of your ships fly over New Guinea for an hour. New Guinea. And they go and they fly over New Guinea. And they're recording it. And everybody's like, New Guinea's getting a swarm of UFOs. Are we invaded? Is this the invasion? I go online. GoofOn's live. Are we being invaded right now as we speak? Let's go to the channel in New Guinea. Dude, those are real. That's real. It's real. It's really happening. Look, the news is actually recording it live. That's from them in... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is the beginning of the false flag alien invasion, but it's real. It's not fake. It's happening in New Guinea right now. Hold on. Death balls! And everybody's just going to lose their freaking minds. New Guinea. People are dying in New Guinea. The UFOs are swarming all over. Well, this is interesting. I can see right through the aliens for some reason. Is this really happening or is this a hologram? And that's how it goes down. They could create the narrative. Now they send out, you know, who do they send out? The Navy, the Air Force, the Marines. They go out there and shoot shit. You know, shooting those things. They drop them in. Right? And it goes, and all these bombs going off everywhere. But there really is no UFOs. Just holograms. I know you're not going to put your life on the line for a false flag alien invasion. No, I wouldn't. Joe K. I know. He meant well. No, leave Joe K alone. Leave him alone. Leave me alone. A messenger. Thanks, Joe K, for making me go nuts. I think I lost it. I think I'm done. All right, Betty Cash. Oh, more? $7 Denbub. Super Dono from Canadian Coinville. That is this a new one? I didn't see another one pop up. That's the whole thing. I already did that. Yeah, you missed it. No? I missed it? That's another one. It is? Holy shnikey. Well, thank you, Denbub. Throwing down the love. All right, this is for everybody. Thank you, everybody who just super chatted in the last 5 minutes. All over Cash-Landrum. No. Yeah. Yeah? All right. So I'm going to pull this up. What time is it? Oh, you know what? You know what we're going to do? You know what we're going to do? Let's do this. No, changing. Hold on. Changing. Hold on. I thought I heard this beep. Rebecca Wiles, you are funny. Hooray for Goof on Monday. A $5 PayPal by Rebecca Wiles. The Lavender Rose floating around the chat room, supporting Goof on with the $5 PayPal. Grazie. You see, this I don't need. This I don't need. See, I don't understand why. God, I look terrible. I think I need to go dark. Yeah. I'm getting a tan. Let's get a tan. Maybe I won't go do a show this week in the morning. Just go to get some sun every day. Come on, man! The frigonometry. Everybody tries to help me with this thing and nobody can fix it, so don't worry about it. I'm okay. We'll get it right. I feel like I'm in the 70s. Hey, man, you want to be on TV, man? Remember when they do that shit? Look at me, man. Yeah, you can do well in our movie. Take your clothes off. I thought this was an alien movie. Yeah, something like that. I thought somebody was going to get abducted. Huh? No. Nobody. That was funny watching that History Channel thing. I don't know what I want to do right now. I want to show you the third phase video and then get to the Cash-Landrum thing in a minute. All right, we'll do Cash-Landrum in 20. Let's do this. Because I can't wait anymore. I want to show this video they did last night. Portions of it anyway. It's really good. All right, ready?
Resarpado, güey. ¿Qué onda, chabón?
What the hell?
Lo grabé.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins, we got a special report for you. I'm with my brother Brent. We just wanted to get to the UFO sightings. That's why we just opened it up. Guys, I want to get your thoughts. What was captured in Colombia? That's why we're asking everybody around the world, because right now we're looking at something that is unexplained. A cigar-shaped craft just hovering across the sky, and then it just kind of disappears behind the tree line.
You know, that's a Churchill.
Looking at this
That's a
very
Churchill.
closely. At first, I was thinking maybe this is CGI, but after further inspection, we're deeming this video authentic. Right
Wow.
now, we believe whatever is being captured within the camera lens is actually there. Now, the question is this some kind of possible balloon or drone that we're not aware of? This is a possibility.
Oh, wow.
But again,
Hey, Master
out in the
Shadow.
region, in the middle of nowhere in Colombia, this appears. Brent, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, Blake, this is wild stuff. I like the way we see distance as it passes between the treetops there. It gives kind of a
It does,
scale of
though.
how big this thing is. This craft seems
Watch.
to be just
It does.
cruising
You
at
can
maybe
see. No, we'll watch it. I'll come back. This is a
90
really good
feet
video.
above the ground there, as it just kind of traverses. It doesn't seem to wobble or move in any way. It seems to.
You can see it.
Have
The
its
trees.
course all set. I don't see it
Right there. It's passing in between these. This one, and there was one here. That's in between.
Drone.
I had a discussion with them last night about it. We'll talk about
pushing this. If this could be maybe a banner, all we're seeing is this big object. I'm going to estimate the size is maybe about 60 to 70 feet in length. Just moving along. I've never seen anything like this before. This is curious.
Some people might speculate that this is some kind of magic carpet, but again, it's interesting. Could this be military, some kind of new stealth drone that is hovering around there without any kind of sound or means of propulsion? This is kind of interesting stuff here, and that's why we're showing it to you, captured in broad daylight. And people have also seen these kind of cigar-shaped luminescent.
Wow. That just no warning. It just stopped right there. Sky Allen could be on a cable. Well, I told you what I thought, and it's really strange that it has like a cigar wrapper on it. It's not a cigar, but I just noticed something right there. It looked like it just disappeared as it was going through the trees at the end there. Like it was coming in, then just before it was going to be seen, it looked like it just shut down or shut off or whatever. Let me see this again. Ah, I think I was right. Let's go back a little bit. Forward it step by step. And let's see if it just shuts off. So you're going to see it obviously there go right between some trees. Now let's watch and see if we still see it. See if it just disappears. Nope. It goes out of frame and then it disappears. So it does disappear in a normal fashion, I think. Do it again. Come on! Fucking computer. God damn it. Watch. See if it just disappears. Still there. Gone. Yeah, it looks like it. I don't know. I still think there's something wrong with this video. I don't trust it. You want to know why? It just... Two reasons. It looks like it's too good to be true. And also, it's just too good to be true. I don't know. How could that be real? It looks like it just tilted up right there. Maybe this is on a line. Maybe you're right, Sky Allen. Maybe you are right. Did you just see what I saw? This whole thing just shifted. This could be a tube maybe people go in. I don't know. I don't see a cable wire, but... Yeah, I don't know. Watch it. Let's see if it... You see, it just disappears. Like it wasn't, I don't know, man. I'm saying no. I don't like it. I love it, but I don't trust it. And right there, it went through some trees too. It's interesting. It looks like it's in the sky too. It just does not look like CGI right there. But something's weird. There's something weird about it. All right, one more time. I want to see how that object looks like it moved. I'm telling you. See right there, it just shut off. See what I mean? The whole thing disappeared at one time, not as it goes into the tunnel. You know what I mean? Watch. See, it just turned off. I was right. How come every other frame I get to see it move very slowly, but that last one just jumps off? It just turns off. Look, I can go frame by frame here. See? But when I got to that tunnel, it all disappeared at the same time. Watch. See? I think it is CGI, but if it is, I'm confused. How did they put it in between trees so perfectly? I don't know. I don't think it's CGI. I think it's probably there. Maybe it's something on a cable. Yeah, man. I don't know. There's something weird about it. All right, let's see. There was another one in here I wanted to look at. All right, here we'll just go to the next one then for the halibut. This is like the this is like the Calvine.
What is
this
it?
one?
What the fuck is it?
That's right. What the heck is it? You know, we have something just hovering in the sky. Again, another broad daylight sighting of the typical flying disc metallic saucer. Is this the sports model, as Bob Lazar might state? Again, we're not seeing any kind of manipulation. We believe this video is authentic. That's why we're sharing it with you. Everything matches up with the opticals and the dynamics of the camera. We see a plane in close proximity.
Thank you, Master Shadow, again.
Observing it.
I'm just saying hi again.
Is the question as well. Again, really close proximity, but I don't really see any threat in this video. It seems that whatever this
Ricardo,
is,
thank you.
it
Happy
got the
Monday.
Attention of this airplane, but again, it's just observable right now, in my opinion. Brent, what's your thoughts?
See, that
I want to thank Kaimi
Wait
Mahan
a
for
second.
allowing us to share these videos to you. He's the one that
All right, see this. All right. Never
heads
mind.
up on what's going down right here in Colombia. This event. This is kind of breaking the news. I've been seeing it in the past couple days, kind of catching legs, and I'm glad we're sharing it right here with you at Third Phase. You know what, Blake? I'm looking at that plane, and if I take a guess right now, I bet this thing's doing circles, observing whatever this craft is. This one's very unique. You can see when we get a close-up that this thing has sharp edges. The points of this craft at the left to right of it seem very sharp, not typical to a balloon. So what we're looking at almost looks metallic, in my opinion. This is good stuff.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it right now and getting
That's right,
my
baby.
mind wrapped around it. And again, no
That's Rich, a sports
propulsion,
model.
no prop propeller blades or any kind of thrust coming from underneath it, and it seems very stable in the sky. Again, reconnaissance missions around this craft is possibly what Brent was referring to. Maybe there is some kind of surveillance on this craft. Look at this thing. Again, just hanging there.
You see, it looks like it was just put there. I don't see any pixelating going on around it. It's very, very defined. Let's look at the plane.
I would have to say probably maybe 30. Looking at it right now and getting my mind wrapped around it. And again, no means of propulsion, no prop propeller.
The plane looks detailed too. So this looks like a glider.
Blades, or
doesn't it?
Any kind of thrust coming from underneath it, and it seems very stable in the sky.
Wow, that looks like a like a glider plane, like a drone, like unmanned.
Again, reconnaissance missions
bizarre.
around this craft is possibly what Brent was referring to. Maybe there is some kind of surveillance on this craft. Look at this thing.
Isn't it amazing? This comes out within a day or two from Jaime, right as the Calvin UFO or Calvine UFO is very popular now. Isn't that funny? Yeah, we can make those too. We can do it here. Look how similar it is. Like that, and the plane, it's just reversed. Oh, let's go this way. We can have it fly over here, or we can do it again. It's just a weird looking
just
UFO.
Hanging there. And I would have to say probably maybe 30 to 50 feet in diameter. Definitely enough to have some occupation. I have to be me and just say it. Every time that moves, I see a box around it. Do you guys see a box? Look, it's right here, and it's been following it everywhere it goes. Watch. Occupants within it. Now, more
I
UFO
still see
videos
it.
coming
Look,
in
I'll
from
bring it back up.
In this video, it seems
I could see it right here. Here it is. There it is there. As I pause it, I see it here too. It's very faint, but not difficult to put in, to overlay that in there and just move it around a little in those clouds that you can really blend very well with a fake. If it was. I'm not saying it is, but I just somehow see total... I see it. I can't unsee what I'm seeing. It just changes the colors of the clouds. I'm saying this is fake. Yeah, I am. And whatever color you see in this area, even though this cloud is a darker color, when this object moves, it turns this cloud into this color, which is telling me it looks like it's been added. Let's see if I'm right. Look, you can see it. You can see it. Oh my God. I guess maybe I'm not seeing it right. I don't know. So there's just something. Again, I don't trust it. If I see that, now I didn't see it in the Calvin UFO, the picture. I didn't see any of that. But then again, it is in a background that is consistent throughout the whole photo almost. So that's an easy one to fake, Calvin. All right, I don't know. I think there's one more here. These are really good. If you can't figure them out, these are good UFOs. Here's another one. Look at this.
And again,
see, these pop up in that part of the world. Brazil, Spain, Portugal. But they do love their balloons, don't they? They are artistic freaks when it comes to balloons in that country, those countries, those cities and states.
These are hot air balloons designed to look like a UFO, but as we're looking at this one, again, that was
Medellin, they see them there all the time.
Colombia. This is something
classic,
a structure that doesn't resemble
yeah,
any
it's
kind
your
of hot air
acorn
balloon that I'm seeing around. This is very peculiar stuff here.
Yeah, Blake, including the mass sightings from around Colombia and that whole area, it's kind of prevalent, and it's happening in real time, and we're receiving them pretty much on a weekly basis. These kind of UFOs that match up to what we're looking at here. I'm believing this is something a mystery. Let's just say that. This is definitely a mystery that we need to solve. And I'm glad we're sharing it right here with you guys. Thanks.
Absolutely. You know, we've been on the road for over 2 months, traversing across from Hawaii all the way to the East Coast, Maryland, and made it to Washington, D.C., among many other places, working on our new documentary, the follow-up to Above Top Secret. And right now, we're excited about that. So we're glad to be back home, bringing you the news. Now, we've got Goof on, who's been looking over some of our videos in the Third Phase of Moon archive. He's got some opinions on them. Take a look at this.
I do? Here we have an... Oh, yeah, we've seen this before. I don't want to listen to me. But I'll put the link to that premiere in the show description, like always. So let's get to this Calvine UFO one last time, maybe. I don't know. People are just talking about it all day. But here we go. Bringing it on over so you can take a look at one and then the other. So let me pull up the other. Oh, did I miss any super chats? I don't know. Oh, Mr. Catfish, 2100 with the $2. You're good to see you, man. Thank you for being a continuing supporter of Goof On. Master Shadow 74, thank you too for your super chat. And everybody else. Yeah, Mr. Catfish, nice to have you in. Yerp, yep, you're definitely right about that. Yerp. And I also want to thank Nathan Allen Nitsky. He says it's them aliens again in the video. PayPal, $4. Thank you very much, Nathan. Appreciate it, man. Continuing supporter of Goof On and a good friend of the show. Probably the oldest tenured person. Not oldest, I mean, you've been around since, what, 15 years ago? Something like that? Why isn't this working tonight? I just don't understand it. Focus! Focus! Thanks, bud. Here we go. 5, 4. We don't need the audio. 3, 2, go. So there you got this. Your Calvin. That's the original. That's what they gave us all those years. And then we got this one that was dumped on everybody's internet, which it's this one here with the fence and everything. But Nick Pope had supposedly this in his office, and it was this, how he had this landscape, right? It was something like that with the wrong landscape in it. Or this is the one that he had redone? Yeah. UFO investigator Nick Pope, hopeful U.S. will release most compelling photo. So I listened to a couple of shows today where people were talking about this UFO. And a good question came up. Why is it tan? Every other UFO we see is either in shadow, but basically a grayish, silverish type of metallic body, if I could speak. But no, not this one. I mean, this is bizarre. Look at this. This is what they say it looks like. Somebody pulled it up really close. There's something wrong with it. It looks like it's man-made. It looks like something our military would try to camouflage, right? But I don't know. It's bizarre. It really is. Here it is upside down. Just in case you've never seen it upside down, there it is. And then here's the fake that came out last year. This one on the left. Tried to duplicate this. Terrible. Now, let me pull up Cash-Landrum, all right? Now, keep your eyes on that. Here we go. Looks pretty close. Similar right here, right? I mean, we're seeing it through their eyes there, but Here's another version of it. Here's the thumbnail I put up. If you turn it on its side, holy shit, it looks just like it. It's pretty wild. I'm not so sure. But what if it is? When did Betty Cash, when did this happen? In 89? When was the Betty Cash-Landrum? 67? I can't remember. When was it? It doesn't tell me here. I can't remember. I didn't look it up because I thought I knew, but I don't remember. When was it? 70s? Yeah, something like that, right? Yeah. Let's see. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It was in the 70s, right? That's all I remember too. But the other UFO was taken in the 90s, right? Was it 95? 95? The Cash-Landrum was a government thing. Maybe it was. All we know is that there were many, what do they call those helicopters? Chinooks? 5 or 6 of them came to pick that thing out of the sky, or follow it home, or push it home, or tell it to come home. Doesn't mean it was ours, but it probably was. Yeah, it's just, the UFO decided to go right in the center of the road, pour out some radiation, and waited for his friends to come back and get him, like this right here, right? There, that's the best illustration made. Yeah, that's it, man. It looks extremely similar. Extremely. Now here you see, we don't know for sure that this is exactly how it looked. This is an artist's rendition. But, man alive, it's so close. What if it's the same thing? And they just perfected it. They perfected it. And the guy caught it hovering. See the tip? This end? This side? This is where the exhaust is, right here. That Betty saw. If you tilt that thing upward, you know what I mean? Can we do that? Is that what this button does? It says Google. It doesn't, no. I just think it's very similar. And that's all I wanted to say about that. I mean, man. It's just weird. This object, this Calvine UFO thing, it's really strange. What people were saying is that object is perfectly horizontal. And so is the airplane. Have you ever noticed that? Yeah, I mean, come on. You know what I mean? I am really feeling like this is fake. I don't know why, man. It's just too convenient. This is really straight. This is really level. Both of them are level to the horizon in the original. Come on. You know what I mean? What are the odds? Look at this. Here's an airplane, right? Same airplane taken with a camera, regular camera. That's the distortion you get. You see what we're working with here? Do you see what I mean? Look at, that's the same photo. That's the same airplane, I mean. This is this. But look at what's missing. There's so much detail missing. It's ridiculous. It is not, I would say this looks nothing like this. Similar in shape. But I would have never guessed that was this. Never. So you tell me. I don't know. I know that binoculars rule. If you could get your camera and connect it to your binoculars or a monocular and take photos through that thing, I don't know. Would it still show up the same? Because you're still using the camera and when it's all said and done. But all I know is when I recorded the humanoid thing, what I saw with my naked eyes looked very similar to what I saw through the binoculars. But when I put the camera up and looked through the high-8 camera, I didn't recognize it. It was scary. I learned a lot that day, man. I hated that day. But it just goes to show you, no matter what you say, your eyes can't be imprinted onto the computer. Your thoughts just can't get there. We're not there yet. But when we can photograph what we see in our own eyes from our own brain and put it on a computer screen, then we've got something. Now we can talk about evidence that was seen through the eyes of the person. If we could get that kind of computer power to where we could get inside our heads, man, maybe when we get quantum computing, we'll have quantum medical stuff. Everything will be quantum. Everything will be quantumified. Anyway, I just love this. You know what? I need to save this picture somehow. Let's do that right now. I'm just gonna do this. Print screen. Hey, it didn't take the picture. Oh, wrong button. There we go. All right. Let me save that there. Amazing stuff, man. It scares me what we don't know. And not only do our cameras suck compared to what we really see, you know what I mean? Ah, shit, I forgot. That's 3 times tonight I forgot what I was going to say. One time I picked it up and I remembered, but not this time. I was saying something about... Nope, it's gone. Just do your own research, folks. Come here if you want the truth. I think if you come to me with your UFO sightings, I won't be a jerk, but I'll be honest. So if you're ready for that honesty, I'll give it to you. I don't know everything. Dots don't tell me anything to give you an answer, so no dots. And I promise you I'll do my best to be as... I'm always nice. I can't say I'm not. How can I not be nice? I'm always nice. I am! There we go. Capiche? All right. Thank you very much. What a night so far. I mean, we're still rolling, aren't we? Rolling, rolling, rolling. Oh, here's a UFO playing lights on and off with resident Janine. So I looked at this video. I don't know. I don't know. Interesting. She could have said that so much quicker. 3 times I tried to leave, and 3 times the lights turned off when I stopped and turned back on when I tried to leave. That's all she had to say. It took her 45 seconds to get that out. But still interesting, and a story that's being echoed throughout ufology. People driving on dirt roads, lonely dirt roads in the middle of the night, really dark, no street lights. Perfect time for a UFO to come on down, right? If you were in a UFO, let's say you're an alien, and you had everything you needed. You never had to leave the UFO. You eat, all the food is there for you. You got what you need. So you could watch a certain area for days on end and eventually learn whatever it is you want to learn, the pattern of people that you're following. So if I was an alien and I was able to cloak my ship or be above them and they can't tell I'm there and watch them really closely, I could pick the right time to go down there and see if they react to me. Like, I'm also scared. I don't know what these humans are going to do to me. They're very irrational people. No sound on the last video again? That is so bizarre. I'm looking at it and I can see the sound is on. It's so bizarre. I'm going to show you again because I need a bathroom break. Yeah, that's right. So the sound's on. This, again, probably my own fault. I don't know, but let's watch it again.
This huge object just lit up. And it was a glowing orange-red color. It was enormous. And so I stopped the car, convinced that I was seeing things, or I don't know what it was. However, when I stopped the car, it went out. And so I immediately proceeded to go home. Went on down the road, and I went a little distance, and it came back on. Just this, again, this huge thing. Then I stopped again. And when I stopped, it went out. And I sat there for a few minutes, and then I started on again to come on down the road home, and it lit up again. And when I stopped the car, it didn't immediately go out, but it did go out. And I decided that I'm not staying, I'm leaving. And so I began reversing up this dirt road with the ditches on either side. No backup lights. I don't really know how yet I made it without going in the ditch. But when I finally reached the paved road and turned around and then looked back, coming toward... I don't really know how yet I made it without...
Hey! I was making sure the sound was on over here. Anyway, yeah. And that is a repeated theme throughout all of ufology. So think about it. If you were an alien and you had all the time you needed to follow things and animals, and you could know everything, all the patterns of everything you want to follow, and be easy to, see how they'll act when you land near them. Anyway, I just thought that was an interesting thing. That was kind of a waste of time. That was a waste. That was a waste of time. I admit it. I admit it. What's that? Oh, wait a second. Oh, is this the new one I put out? Oh, I think I did this. There we go. Nope, that's the old one. All right, I'll leave it there. I forgot to put the new one up to people who joined. I don't know. What's wrong? Here we go in 5, 4. No. And James Fox has gone off the reservation. A tweet says here. This is from the Hermetic Penetrator. James Fox claims to have located both photographic and video evidence of the entities from the Varginha incident. And he says it may or may not be in the movie, his next movie. May or may not be. Well, it better be. Why wouldn't it? What is he waiting for? Nobody's got a picture of it. Nobody. I'm telling you, there is no picture of that alien. Who wants to bet me? Who wants to bet? Anybody want to bet me that we'll never see that photo that he says he has? He's just creating a little bit of hype. That's why he was like a stuttering fool before, because he didn't want to say anything, because he knows it'll never see the light of day. And if it was going to be in his next movie, say it. If it's not going to be, well, why not? So he can't say it. Because then everybody be like, why isn't he putting this alien in the movie? It doesn't make sense. Don't you think if you're making a documentary about the Varginha UFO incident and alien thing and all that shit, wouldn't you put the photographic evidence in there with the video? Why wouldn't you do it? So that told me today that we will never see that video or picture of an alien. It'll never happen. Never. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because he can't. If that alien is real, and there's a real picture or video of it or both, the government, no matter where he's making this movie, will step in and stop that shit. They will. If it's a real alien. Sure. And if it is a real alien, if James Fox, who says he has a video and picture of an alien from the Varginha incident, if he has that, is that a form of disclosure? I would say no. No. It's not. And what do you think they'll say? You know that this photograph isn't going to be great. Let's say he puts it out. It's not going to be great. We're not going to be able to tell much from it. You know it's going to be dark enough or just blurry enough or too far away to really see what it is. That's what's going to happen. Well, it could be, in my crypto type of world, maybe it's a little, pugwudgy or something. I don't know. Could be anything out there, Rich. Was there hair on it? No hair. Kind of lizard-like, maybe? Maybe. Well, the eyes are too big. Can we see the eyes? No, I can't see the eyes. Denbub with the $14 Canadian coin super dono. Mucho gusto supportso. Thank you very much. Denbub, again. I appreciate that. You know what? We're going to take you on a ride. You ready? How about we'll get in? Get in. There you go. Whoa. Dude, you barely made it in the car. Thank you. Hold on. We got to do it over. No, you got to do it over. Everything just fell apart. Everything. It just broke. Yeah. Denbub, I don't know what you did. You slammed the door too hard. We'll go in a different way. Just get in here. Go. Thank you. Here we go. Whoa. Oh, it broke. You're breaking the machine. Sorry, Denbub. Thank you very much. Mucho gusto, generoso. Try doing something nice. Yeah, this has got to stop. This is getting a little ridiculous here. It is. Tomorrow we will be using, from now on, until I fix this office and get the correct lighting and do everything with the OBS, we're going to go use the green screen for a while. All right. Let's, I got a video here. Yeah. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. All right, let's play this. This looks great. I have to just play a minute of it because you're going to see Red Rum Joe in action. in all his glory. And I hit share audio. So it should work. Looks like these guys are talking to about the man who leaked the Wilson Davis UFO crash retrieval notes online, who is Grant Cameron over here. This is Red Rum Joe. This is the gossip queen of Twitter right here. No, I'm not even joking. He really is the gossip queen. And then you got Michael V. And you got Chase. And I think I have it at a spot I want it at. Let me see. Yep, I do. Yep. Anytime, whenever it wants to play, it will. 3, 2, 1. Negush. Refresh.
All sorts of letters. I had a whole collection of letters to and from people from Art Lundahl, who I say was the first director of the Weird Desk at the CIA. He was the guy that was really into it. He was the guy that channeled the alien in 1959 from the National Photographic Interpretation Center, which is what he ran. He's the guy that briefed the president on the nuclear problem in Cuba, the Cuban Missile Crisis. He was showing him the long.
All right, that's not what I wanted. Damn it.
He was
building an expeditionary vehicle, and I was going to spend another $150,000 just on it.
Came up and contacted me. Personal conversations with him in Las Vegas, and he had given me the notes from the famous John Alexander meeting from 1985, where all these special compartmentalizations.
Is this Buzz Lightyear up here? That's the guy who plays Buzz Lightyear, isn't it? Looks like him. Anyway, now I've got the wrong part here. I thought it was like right at the 1 hour mark.
I wanted to quickly.
And 1 hour and 3 is where I had it, I thought.
But that's an argument that comes. up. But it is a good argument that if we think that we're really close to uncovering the truth, we're up against at least a $775 billion budget in 2022 or 715, and that's just the part of the budget that's been publicized. And individual.
All right, yeah. I just can't get you there. I don't know.
And some of the reasons were brought up. Just you say yes, it's so compartmentalized. Things are anecdotal. It's all the same thing. And Gary,
position that I have now today, all due respect, evidence.
This is ultra terrestrial, and there's a very strong indication based on some very good evidence that's out there.
Did he just say this is ultra terrestrial?
There's a lot of truth in that, so that's where I'm at.
Yeah. Oh, you're muted.
Ha ha! That's where I want to leave it. So I know I do it too. We all do it. It was just fun. So what'd we learn today? What'd we learn? We learned that this is a lens flare that happens with certain cameras, right? That is not a portal opening up. Yep. It just isn't. And that guy did not create history. So we learned that. We learned that the Cash-Landrum UFO is very similar looking. We did. We learned that today to the Calvine UFO. They look very similar to me anyway, but similar but different. And if that was 100-foot craft, it was as large as that airplane. That airplane was probably a good 80 feet, probably 80 to 100 feet. It's not small. That is big. You know, the average car is what? 12 to 14 feet? 8 times bigger than your car? Maybe. Maybe. We got some more here. Wow. Look at all this stuff we have to go over. All right. Pyramid logo discovered on the Baltic Sea anomaly. Have you heard of this? You know what the Baltic Sea anomaly is? There's a UFO apparently lying at the bottom of the Baltic Sea. And it looks like rocks, but apparently when divers went down there several years ago to see what it was that was emitting like a signal, when they got next to it, their cameras were freaking out, didn't work, were just getting a lot of interference. But now they're talking about the Baltic Sea anomaly, that if you look a little further, you could see another anomaly up a little ways, another object. But this is really interesting what they found. This is bizarre. Here, I'll just let them do all the talking. Of course.
Team who first discovered the anomaly in 2011 have discovered another object in the Bothnia region of the Baltic Sea. The team who discovered the anomaly while hunting for shipwrecks returned to the site with a remotely operated vehicle, an ROV. They lowered the ROV at the anomaly in April of this year, the year 2022, and team leader Dennis Asperg showed this triangle with a hole in the middle on the side of the Baltic Sea anomaly. What do you guys think about this? Comments below, and thank you for watching.
Yeah. There is, and that's amazing that there's that symbol on the ship, or whatever it is. It's pretty cool. Hey, at least they're still looking at the evidence that they have. They know it's a strange object. But there's another object up a little ways from it. They think it might have broken in half, maybe even thinking it's a boat, of all things. This is good. Joe Rogan responds to Neil deGrasse Tyson's comment here. Yep. I don't hate Neil deGrasse Tyson. But man, he's odd. Odd, and I don't think in a good way. I think in a shifty, shady kind of way. I think this guy's dirty. Just my opinion.
K1. It's the Himalayan mountains.
Okay.
In Nepal. Okay? Isn't it in Nepal? I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now how high up is that? Well, it's 28,000 feet. So it's like 5 miles up. Okay?
Right.
The distance between the lowest point on Earth's surface and the highest point on Earth's surface is 11 miles.
That's here to the Comedy Store.
That is less than the length of Manhattan.
Whoa.
Yet we are 8,000 miles in diameter. And those 2 points are very far separated from one another. If you were a cosmic giant and you came up to Earth and you rubbed your finger over Earth's surface, it would feel as smooth as a cue ball to you.
Wow. Where is K1?
K1, it's the Himalayan mountains.
Okay.
In Nepal.
That's crazy talk. But it isn't. So if you were a giant and Earth was the size of a marble and you picked it up and you rubbed your finger over it, you would be smooth. To us it would be. That's how little Earth really is. It's weird. But to us everything's big, from the Earth, but in the cosmos, not even big. We're actually so small. We would be looked at like a speck of dust compared to what's out there. The aliens will soon contact us. This clip is one for the day. This is from Lex Fridman. It's Friedman, but people call him by all sorts of names. Frickman, Friedman, Fridman, Frackman. Poor guy. Here we go.
You've mentioned that we just might make contact with aliens, or at least hear from them within this century. Can you elaborate?
Given the fact that we've already identified 4,000 exoplanets orbiting other stars, we know that on average, every single star, on average, has a planet going around it, and about 1/5 or so of them have Earth-sized planets going around them. We're talking about out of 100 billion stars in the Milky Way galaxy, we're talking about billions of potential Earth-sized planets. And to believe that we're the only one is, I think, rather ridiculous, given the odds. And how many galaxies are there? Within sight of the Hubble Space Telescope, there are about 100 billion galaxies.
You've mentioned that we...
Man, that's ridiculous. Michio Kaku used to say that he didn't believe intelligent life was out there just several years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. Changed his tune when the Pentagon says the UFO videos are real or something like that, those 3 videos. They didn't say that the UFOs were real. They said the video's real, which is totally different. We all know the video's there. We saw it. We know it exists, but nobody's talking about that lie. It's not the truth. They didn't tell us UFOs were real. They said the video's real. The 3 videos. Whatever. Believe what you want to believe. Hey, Denbub, who's this guy, that guy with the Canadian $14 super? Don't know. There's no comment, no sticker, just pure love by Denbub. Thank you, Denbub. You're a continuing supporter of Goofon. Thank you very much. I almost said Gulan because I saw this. Silly guy, that silly guy. Don't call me stupid. Silly is the new stupid. Frumpy is the new fat. And dumb is the new stupid. Just telling you, you got to know the narratives here. You know what we're going to do? I think we should create our own words, our own pronouns. Yeah. Let's make them alien pronouns while we're at it. You can call me tall white gray. I'm a tall white gray. I'm a him. Him. Him and he. Him. It is him. It is me, man. Look at him. Giant lady bathes in Hamburg's Ulster Lake. That's real? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's this? Jeremy Corbell. Hey, Bob Lazar and George Knapp. Can you believe they let me oh my God, into Site 4? Told them I was germ conscious and that I needed to wash the desert off my hands. This is what Jeremy Corbell's tweet looks like. Check it out. He said they let him into S4. You heard it here. Here it is. Site S4. It's on the back of a sink. Or in the front of a sink. In a bathroom. See, this is exactly... You know how ironic this photo is? Oh my God. Jeremy is full of shit. Get it? He relieved himself because he's so full of shit. He's actually bragging about how full of shit he really is. And he actually used the bathroom with the stall for S4 to wash the shit off his ass. I'm sorry, his face. Look, he's still wearing a mask. Go outside in the middle of summer and just stand under the sun. You're going to catch it. Doesn't matter who you are, you're going to get it. Yeah, wear that mask. Yeah, it really helps. Everybody who's wearing it's catching it. Hey, I want to thank Mike Vaughn, who just became a patron. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Send you a personal message right here. There we go. And thank you, Mike. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Man, I feel like I've been talking all night. What a lame night. What a lame night. Didn't expect Bob Bigelow to release any NIDS or unclassified OSAP data anytime soon, says Red Rum Joe, the Twitter queen of Twitter? Tweet? What is it? Or unclassified OSAP data anytime soon. George Knapp says he and Kelleher have tried to nudge RB Bigelow, at least on NIDS, but he won't budge. I have my own contact who says the same. Bigelow will not release any NIDS or unclassified OSAP data. It's bullshit, Red Rum Joe says. We paid for 2 years of OSAP data. Tweet from Nick Pope. Imagine the reaction if the FBI revealed that some of the top secret documents recovered from Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago safe were about UFOs. Oh, that'd be so funny. God, what is he, 8? Imagine if the FBI came to your house and they found UFOs. UFO documents. That'd be great, huh? That'd be so cool. You'd be like rich, right? You'd be rich. Because your dad had UFO shit at his house. He was trying to steal it. Denbub, thank you very much for the $14 super dono. Your dad's the richest. All right, let's get out of here. I do have more stuff to talk about, but I just can't go on. I can't do it. There's nothing to go on about. No, there is. Wait a second. Is this it? Do I have one more thing to throw at you? Hold on. There. No. Yes. We were going to look at Wicked World. This is the part of the show I'm going to dedicate to the Goofonians, the last 10 minutes or so from now on. The last 10 minutes will be from one person who sent me stuff, good, bad, or indifferent, and we will talk about it for a few minutes to end the show. Right? So this is one of those times. Now, it says, and I'm going to read in the description what we're going to look at. This strange cloud appeared right in front of me, so I sent up my drone and got out my DSLR camera. So she got the drone, and the camera. The clouds form a ram, dragon, and snake. There is so much more in my larger videos. So we're going to look at what I think. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I think. I turn the sound on. I'm just saying it. I see it on. Here we go. I'll start it back here. Let's just get it from the beginning.
Dragon forming. Dragon. Oh yeah, if you look down in here, you'll see a weird looking spaceship or something. Look at this. It's like some kind of, I don't know, geoglyph or something. Oh yeah, and remember this little round light right here? I have a video of all this. It's just a lot easier to show. Okay, now look. This looks like two little figures right here. One figure, two. Now look at this. With the wings. And these figures have moved. They're building a ram's head in the sky. And this looks like some kind of satellite.
I gotta pause it right there. So, with all due respect, this really is pareidolia at its finest. Okay, I'm not gonna mince words here. I'm not being a dick. But there's a reason why things like this are happening, if I may explain. Thunderstorm clouds are in constant movement. Most of the time when a thunderstorm, every time to be exact, when a thunderstorm is building, it's sucking up the air, the hot air, making it cold, creating thunderhead, which you always see. It bows out like that. And it's constantly this updraft, and then it has a big downdraft and starts raining and lightning appears. And you can pause it anywhere during a lightning strike and see stuff all over. I've done it. Most of you probably did it. So that's what I think we're getting here is when you go frame by frame, you're going to see things moving because the clouds are moving constantly, and they move pretty fast. Now, whether or not these are beings is yet to be seen. That's why cloud spotting is a very fun hobby, and it's fun for children, really, who like looking up at the sky and, oh, I see a bear, or I see an alligator, or I see a dragon. I'm not saying that these are real dragons or anything. This is strictly pareidolia. Now, I don't see anything majestic or alive, even if you believe it. There's just no way a thunderstorm is going to have alien or angelic beings flying around. I mean, this is something you can do on your own. You can create anything you want. Sure, they look like angels. Sure, it looks like or a dragon. I almost said alligator. Yeah, you're going to see things that look otherworldly and worldly, and it's just pareidolia. It's not really happening. So this kind of stuff, this kind of research, to be honest, and I'm not saying it is a waste of time, but it's a waste of time. It's fun for a hobby, but I wouldn't say you're seeing creatures. Maybe you can say, this looks like we're seeing this, because you don't know if they're really creatures up there, unless you're up there and you can prove it. That's what's so hard about this. It's like you don't have any proof that there's angels up there. Sure, looks like it. Yeah, it looks great. But I see this as just passing time. But if that's what you want to do, you're going to have your work cut out for you. Because a lot of people have a hard time with this. And there's a gentleman here who sent me a lot of photographs of clouds and the earth, telling me that mountains are monsters. You know, they're creatures that are moving, but so slowly we can't see it. I'm like, come on. It's pareidolia. Here we go with giants or Nephilim. Well, you can make up your own minds, folks. Until I see an alien waving or something like that, I'm going to be skeptical. But I love this stuff. And I'm not saying I don't. I'm not saying I believe that they're there. They're living beings up there. But it is kind of cool when you're just looking and just take it for what it is. And that's what we're doing.
On this ship, because, in the Old Testament, God flooded the earth because the angels were breeding with the humans and they were creating giants.
Whoops.
And the giants were eating all the humans, God's creation, and the only way he could get rid of them was to flood the earth. And this looks like a big giant. You can almost like see his little feet down through here.
Yeah, you got the feet here, right? And then you got his leg, and then you can see his head. Anyway, that's it for tonight. I want to thank moderators and super chatters. I will put the link to Wicked World's channel and the video in the description right after the show ends. So you guys can go over there, subscribe, say hello. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. I'm not trying to. I'm just saying this is, what I see. But thank you, moderators and super chatters. And you can continue helping, supporting the show anytime you want. The links are in the description. There's the thanks button underneath every video if you want to super chat after the show. You could use PayPal or Cash App as well. Sorry, I'm not begging for money. I'm not begging. I'm just telling you where to go. And thank you very much, newcomers and veterans. Thanks for spending some time here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We got a nice little bump of subscribers over the last 2 days. So thank you for that. And thank you, Third Phase of Moon, for putting me in their video, which got the subs, of course. Thank you for that. Thank you, Wicked World. Thank you, everybody else, Coraline, and all the moderators. Thanks again for all your time and effort. And we are Truthology for Ufology. I know, it's like, just go already. Truthology for Ufology. Yeah, I guess. Of course we are. We'll see you tomorrow, noon for Goof On Lives, and 7 for Goof On. Have a good night. Be safe, and alien bless you. There's gonna be no apology to nobody. I'm not gonna change. He's not gonna change. Everybody gonna stay the same. Fuck ufology.